It's Malayalam trailer and teasers dropping left, right, and center, and I think the reason is because of Onam and so many releases, so they want to put their trailers in front of those films. It's a really good marketing tactic. But the teaser we're checking out today is very special, and I think it's gonna be really special film. After Bhutakalam and Brahmayugam, Rahul Sadasivan is back with Irae. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. The Day of the Wrath, and it stars Pranav Mohanlal. And from the first look and whatever we have seen from it, it looks delicious. And I know Pranav Mohanlal from social media and the comment section, he gets a lot of flack being a nepo kid, and people think he's not really good actor and all of that. Whatever I've seen of him, I've really enjoyed his performances. But this could be that breakout movie and breakout role for him, where he kind of comes out of the shadow of the Mohanlal name. So let's find out what's in store. Oh my god, already haunting. I love that red color, how it's creeping in. Ooh. Alright. Paranormal activities.
ആഴത്തിലുള്ള വെറുപ്പോ ആഗ്രഹമോ ബാക്കി വെച്ച് ഒരാൾ മരിച്ചാൽ
Okay.
അയാളുടെ ആത്മാവ് പൂർണ്ണമായിട്ട് ഈ ഭൂമി വിട്ടു പോകാറില്ല.
Got it. Love the sound already.
അവർ
Cool
ഉപയോഗിച്ചിരുന്ന
shot.
വസ്തുക്കളിലൊക്കെ അവരുടെ സാന്നിധ്യം ഇപ്പോഴും ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും.
What a shot that was. Nice cut.
അതെന്നാ മുറിയിലുണ്ടായിരുന്നിരിക്കണം.
Whoa.
അതെന്താണ്, എന്തിനു നിങ്ങളെ ഉപദ്രവിക്കുന്നു എന്നൊക്കെ അറിയണമെങ്കിൽ ഇതൊക്കെ തുടങ്ങിയ സ്ഥലത്തിൽ നമ്മൾ എത്തണം.
Okay. Finally, an Indian horror film coming out during Halloween. But that last shot was something there in the mirror. Like it's blurred, so you cannot really tell. Like there is a shadow which I can see, and maybe his figure, and he's looking at something on top, and there is some darkness there. This will definitely make the horror fans very excited. And I feel because we have seen the previous films, it's gonna be more than the horror stuff. And that's what I like more. Like I'm not a just fan of just horror stuff. Now I know a film like Weapon has come out, which I'm hearing great things. Like it has humor also, it has horror, it's a thriller also, it's a mix of genres. But the typical ghost, just possessed and doing these things, and by the end you survive. Like all that I find very, how to put it, reductive. Like there's nothing more to it. There's no sense of. It's just more about shock value and just making you scared. That's it. But I feel what Rahul Satsivan did with Bhutakalam, where the trauma was a baggage for the characters, and that's what led to the whole horror stuff happening in a sense until the end. Then in Brahmayugam, you go back in a period, this black and white, and it's about a golem, right? Not golem, wait, what do you call those creatures? Minions? No, not minions. Are, come on, I don't play enough fantasy games to directly come. I know you guys are typing in the comment that only. I remember Brahmayugam is a story about oppression, about power, how it corrupts people, how it is all a cycle. So there's more to it than just the horror elements. And even in this, I feel like maybe he's haunted, or I felt because of the blood, I felt maybe the haunted, souls are using him to commit murders. Like, that sense where because something was left undone or injustice, so he has to go and commit those murders so that the souls get released or something like that. If that's not the idea, someone needs to do something with this idea. And now this time, we are just in a modern era with Rahul's films. So even Bhutakalam was modern only, but this is like the architecture and the it's like hi-fi a bit more rich people, and through that also the visuals they create, like the sunshine coming from and the blinds are a bit on, and the light just moves through the kitchen. There's so many, the pool, the lights on top, they just come out, like all the visual cool shots they created look so good. One of the coolest things I remember in a horror moment was in Death Note, the anime, where ghostly figure or whatever you call it comes in front of our character, and in his mind we see that he's shit scared at that moment, and then we cut to he's peace, calm, he's not doing anything, and he just disregard the whole thing and just talk as if it's nothing has happened. That's one of the most epic movement, like gangster move scene I've witnessed in a horror kind of setting. Like I want to see that kind of a thing in live action also, like because our expectations is something like that would happen and the characters will get scared or run away or something like that, and totally opposite happens. Maybe there are more examples like this, you can let me know. But what do you think about this? Let me know. Are you excited, looking forward to it? Finally Indian horror film to enjoy at Halloween. And you can check out this video next, and I will see you next time.